Sue Glasser has been a partner in crime with me for many workshops back in the days of the Small Business Festival and whatever. But she's had 9 years experience in one-to-one consultations, group workshops and coaching. She's a productivity management and personal development specialist who knows what it's like to be in your shoes because she's walked there herself. Not naturally organised, Sue turned this around after realising the organisation is not an inbuilt talent but a learned skill. She first began with mastering paper flow system and now teaches her clients how to overhaul their inbox, paper clutter, calendar and task management. However, after years of working with businesses and individuals in their efficiency challenges and their need for better systems around email and task management, she noticed that mindset played a huge role in efficient productivity. She now helps close that gap between where you are and where you want to be. I had also written that she'd migrated from South Africa with her husband and 2 children 20 years ago and was dedicated to creating a fulfilling and joyful life. Now, having achieved that, it's her passion to help her clients. Sue, over to you.
So let's, first of all, thanks, Kerryn, for inviting me on, and I really appreciate sharing the stage with so many amazing people and spending the night with you guys tonight. It's been amazing. But let's talk about change. You know, before we can actually expect to influence and change anyone, ourselves, our situation, our circumstances, it all has to start with us, with you, okay? You have to start first. Because if you really want to feel happy and you want to, you know, be productive, be effective and live an amazing life and feel like you're in control, it needs to start with you. You need to focus with yourself first. And, you know, are you in the driver's seat or the passenger seat of your life? Now, just think about that. I mean, nobody likes to be the passenger. When we're in the passenger of a car, we've got no control. You know, we don't know, you know, what's going to happen next. And I remember teaching my kids how to learn how to drive. And I remember, you know, pushing the brake and nothing was happening. And they were going forward and I was trying to stop. And I felt completely out of control. And so we want to make sure that we're in control. And so get into the driver's seat. We need to get into the driver's seat. So the next slide, if we can, Kerryn, or I can just pick it, I don't know. So basically, how do we get there? Okay, how do we get into the driver's seat? Now, I'd love you to go with me on this. Okay, we don't need the slides, it's fine. I'd love you to go with me on this. Okay, everybody cross your arms. Now, I can't actually see you right now, so I'm hoping you're going to do this exercise with me. But everybody cross your arms. Now cross them the other way. How did that feel? A little uncomfortable, right? So what am I doing? I'm getting you out of your comfort zone. Now, you'll notice that once you've crossed the other way, if you sit there for a while, it starts to feel comfortable again. Now, tonight's been a great way of getting out of our comfort zone. I mean, we've all been doing Zoom and Teams, and we're really getting great at that. And suddenly Kerryn says, right, let's try something new. We're doing hop-in. And we've all had to change. But guess what? Now we're an hour or whatever, an hour and a half in, and we all know what to do. We know where to go. We know what to click on. We know how to send a comment. So all of a sudden, it feels comfortable again. But we need to get out of that comfort zone. Now, the Richard Bransons and Tony Robbins and all the other really amazingly successful people in the world know what the secret is. Okay, the secret is that the magic happens outside of your comfort zone. You need to take risks if you really want to make changes in your life and you want to move forward, because nothing changes if nothing changes. Okay, remember that. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So we need to get uncomfortable, people. We need to get out of this comfort zone that we're in. We want to take risks. Okay, we want to make sure that we're pushing through fear. Now, fear has been spoken about a lot tonight, and we know that fear is one of the biggest things that stops us from moving forward or going out of that comfort zone because we're scared. But the definition of courage is to feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay, feel the fear and do it anyway. So let's move forward with courage and really just embrace this uncertainty, because that's what's exciting. If you do this, I can promise you that you'll see real changes in your life and you'll really see what it's about, how exciting things can be. Now, if we really want to lead others, we first have to lead ourselves. Okay, we always lead us first. And that's part of influence. So we can definitely need to change. We need to start with ourselves with change, but we also need to start with ourselves when it comes to influence. Now, if you ask anybody who loves what they do, who honestly loves what they do, they will always give you the same answer. They love what they do because they help other people. So anybody who really is passionate about what they do and really has purpose usually will be doing something which helps other people. Now, my clients always ask me, so how do I find this purpose that everybody's talking about? How do I know what my purpose is? And there's a couple of things that I always say will help you get there. So the first thing is find out what you're passionate about. If you don't know if it's passion, then find out what you're curious about. What are you always looking for? What are you following on Instagram? What are you following on YouTube? What are you always learning, reading? What online courses are you doing? Outside of the work that you do, things that you're really interested in and passionate about. That's number one. The second one is know your values. What is truly important to you from the inside out? Okay, you want to be doing things that are linked to what's important to you. Know your beliefs. Beliefs are things you've learned along the way that have now become important to you. So understand what those are. And probably one of the most important is understand what your strengths are. What are you really good at? Because that is what you want to be sharing. That is the stuff that you want to be using for influencing and helping other people. Because if you're good at something, you want to be able to share that with others and teach them how to do the same. Okay, so everybody cross your arms again. Not the comfortable way. Let's cross our arms again, the uncomfortable way. Right, because really all we need to do is get yourself outside your comfort zone. Find something that lights you up and share that with the world. And while you're doing that, always look for the good, the positive, and the possible. Thanks.
I can't do it, but thank you. Does everybody have a Thank you, Sue.